Everyone that comes on My 600 Pound Life usually meets their weight loss goals, but trust me, it's not easy. You have to be dedicated and be able to listen to a doctor now who performs surgery and helps the patient lose weight. He has turned many lives around, even though some patients are stubborn. Here are 7 patients on My 600 Pound Life that lost their minds. 33-year-old Maha Radanovic was so big that every morning she woke up, she was thankful her body hadn't given out during the night. She was close to being completely bedridden, so she decided to tackle her weight issues. However, Maha's weight loss slowed down following her and her boyfriend Christian's move to Houston, and since she had lost only 9 instead of the requested 50 pounds in a month, Dr. now decided to cancel her surgery. In addition to receiving this bad news, it turned out that Christian was apparently not fully supportive of Maha's weight loss journey anymore, which resulted in her throwing a temper tantrum. When confronted about not answering Dr. Now's question, Christian simply replied that he had answered the questions in the past and had the right to take a day off, which prompted Maha to blame him for her failure to meet Dr. Now's goal.
Oh, you're costing me my weight loss surgery and you're ruining everything!
She then called her mother to basically tell on Christian while crying like a small child.
Mom, Christian's everything up at the doctor's office.
44-year-old Angela Gutierrez had already had 1 weight loss surgery in her late 20s, but unfortunately gained it all the way back and continued gaining. She weighed 608 pounds when she first went to see Dr. Now. Angela had to rely on her niece, who lived with her as well as her kids, to help her out with basic tasks, such as cooking and going to the grocery store. She seemed very motivated to lose weight following her first appointment with Dr. Now. However, despite saying that she felt embarrassed and saw herself as a monster, she appeared unwilling to really change anything, missing all of her follow-up appointments and ignoring Dr. Now's calls. When she finally talked to Dr. Now via video chat, she told him that she was sticking to the diet and had lost the weight, but the bariatric surgeon was quick to point out that she didn't look like she had lost 120 pounds and was still on oxygen.
You don't look like you have lost any weight, so you keep making excuses and not coming down here because you're not serious about it.
He called her delusional when she replied that she wasn't lying, but instead of trying to prove him wrong by going to see him like she promised, Angela eventually decided to drop out of the program entirely. According to her, she had already lost a lot of weight and could continue on her own, but even though she updates her Facebook page regularly, it is unclear if she has lost any actual weight since her episode. 39-year-old Paula appeared on the show in 2014, about 1 year after her husband had passed away from weight-related complications. His death was certainly a very tragic yet powerful motivation, as he had weighed well over 600 pounds, and Paula herself was on her way to that number as well, weighing 542 pounds already. Worried that she could face the same fate as her late husband, the mother of 4 decided to finally tackle her obesity and even moved her family from Georgia to Houston in order to be closer to Dr. Now's office. Paula actually gained another 17 pounds during this stressful time and also faced a lot of other challenges along the way. For example, when she worked out for the first time and it was a lot harder than she expected, she rewarded herself with a burrito afterwards. However, in early 2015, her weight had actually dropped down to 269 pounds. And according to Women's World magazine, Paula later achieved amazing results, ultimately losing 400 pounds. Season H JT weighed in at an incredible 892 pounds and had a huge 100-pound lymphedema on his left leg. Since he was in pretty bad shape generally, Dr. Now decided to keep him at the hospital for a month, where he lost over 100 pounds, before being sent to rehab where he was supposed to get in better shape. But since JT was now able to order takeout, he ended up losing just 10 more pounds in 2 months at the rehab center. When the bariatric surgeon confronted him about that, JT shocked viewers when he talked back to the one person who had been willing to take a chance on him. In fact, JT almost proudly announced that he hadn't gained any weight, but Dr. Now replied that at his size he should have lost 100 pounds per month. JT feels differently, however, saying that this was just Dr. Now's opinion and he was completely disregarding the fact that being in the rehab had put JT in a bad mental state, which drove him to eat.
My mental state, me not being in a mental state, being stressed out, makes me eat, makes me want to eat. That's me being here.
He even claimed he would have easily lost the weight at home, while Dr. Now reminded him that it was all up to him and there was no hope for him with this attitude. That he would just simply kill himself with food, to which JT simply replied, noted with the attitude of a defiant teenager. Thankfully, he eventually changed his attitude and got weight loss surgery. That will wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys next time.